Welcome to Profitable Publishing. This is the podcast for coaches, consultants, speakers, and service providers to show you how you can use your book to build your brand, to attract clients, and to support real business growth. I'm Ashley, and I'm a self-publishing consultant as well as a book marketing strategist. Plus, I'm an author of 4 different books in multiple genres, and I've been able to generate a profit with each book I release. And so I created this podcast to be able to support service providers, business owners, consultants, coaches, to be able to understand and kind of navigate the publishing process because it looks different for you. You're not someone who's just trying to get your book out there. You know that your book has the ability to be very intentional in driving clients and leads to your business. And so it's important to do it in a way that aligns with your goals. And I'm someone who believes that publishing doesn't have to be something that takes forever to be profitable. And when it comes to using a book to build your brand and in business, it's important to really be able to capitalize on creating an asset that is a part of your ecosystem. And so if you're here, maybe you already have a book that you know could be working a little harder for you to attract those clients for you. Or maybe you are about to write a book, but you're not exactly sure how to structure it or how to really launch it in a way that aligns with your brand. And so just to give you some context, I have written books in 4 different genres. And so with that comes a lot of experience as well as working with authors and clients to be able to support them, to be able to launch their books. And for me, I started off as a first-time mom and I needed a book that could help me to be able to navigate the period after having a baby. And so I was researching, I couldn't find what I needed, and I decided, okay, well, I guess I got to write it. And so with that took me on a journey that didn't follow the traditional publishing path or the path that most authors who are indie or self-published authors take. I knew that I couldn't wait to make an income from my book because I needed it right then. I had a $5,000 pay cut from my job thanks to maternity leave. And this was also at the beginning of the pandemic. So there were a lot of uncertainties and a lot of things that were up in the air. And so I knew that if I was going to release this book, it was up to me to make sure that it was paid for because I didn't have the funds from other places to cover it. And so with that, I've been able to develop the Profitable Publishing plan with my books to be able to support them, to be able to basically pay for themselves. And so I've been profitable right from the start. And that's something I want to support other authors and other coaches and consultants to be able to do with their books. And when you are thinking about creating your book, it's important to make sure it aligns with who you want to be and what you want to be known for. We'll talk about that more in the podcast, but it's also an opportunity to really deep dive and to really understand how you are showing up in the spaces you are showing up in and how you want to be known for and what you want to be as the most thing that is the most relevant for you. And so you want your book to support your coaching, your consulting, and your speaking business. You know you want to build authority and develop credibility in your industry. And you also understand that your book can open doors to paid opportunities, to long-term partnerships, or even to attract clients that will pay premium services. And so your book is something that is going to do more than generate income and beyond royalties, but it's also going to really help position you in a space that lets people be attracted to you so that they can work with you directly. And so all of that is what profitable publishing looks like. And so in this podcast, we'll focus on book marketing strategies to support you in your business, as well as use it as a part of your ecosystem to align with your existing products and services. And then it will also show you how to really support your publishing process where you're actually drafting, creating, and developing the book, and how that can support your offers that are already out there or ones that you might be in the process of developing. And additionally, we'll talk about how to focus on what really matters when it comes to publishing. And just a little tip, it's not page reads, and sometimes it's not even books sold, but we'll get into that in episodes to come. And then lastly, we'll talk about how to use your book as a long-term client attraction tool, so that way you have something that is generating those clients and having them come to you so that you are attracting folks instead of chasing them. And in the podcast, you'll hear real strategies, real case studies, and real conversations about turning your book into a business building asset. Because it's not just enough to become an author. This isn't just about getting your book out there. And it's more so about becoming known for your message, packaging up your expertise so that you have a repeatable process and system to be able to attract folks to you. And it's about letting your book support the business that you're building. And so just for context, I have a teaching background, and so I simplify concepts for you to make it easy to understand and also make them relevant. And then I'm a mom, so that means episodes will be efficient and effective for you because you have things to do. And then once again, I'm a best-selling author and a profitable author. And so I am committed to making sure that you can join that journey with me to be able to see profit in your own business with your books. So if you're ready to make your book a powerful part of your brand that works for you, be sure to like and subscribe to the Profitable Publishing Podcast today. Thanks for listening. And I want to hear from you. Send me a DM on social media and let me know what stage you're in with either your publishing or your marketing. Stay profitable.